Hey everyone. So today I'm going to do a vinyl show and tell for Marvin Gaye's What's Going On album. I purchased this on popmarket.com. They sell different records and CDs and box sets and things like that. I originally had my eyeball on the Mobile Fidelity version of this album. And when I was ready to purchase it, it was sold out, and I don't think they were going to make any more of them. I think that was it for this, as far as pressing that version of it. So I held out and kind of just waited until something came up, and if I saw something or if I found a used version of it, I was going to pick it up just as I came around to it. And one day I got an email from Pop Market stating they had a big sale for like one of the holidays a while back. I don't think it was last year sometime. And this was on there. And originally when it came out, it just looked like it was just a regular reissue pressing of this album. But when I started looking into it, I realized this is kind of like I guess you could call it a box set. It's got 2 CDs. It's got a booklet. I mean, it's obviously encased in what looks like our vinyl record sleeve, but actually kind of has like a little book in there. I'll open it up here in a minute. The vinyl album is what they call the original Detroit mix. It sounds good to me. I like it a lot. I think it was about $20. I'm not sure what the original price of the set was. It looked like it was like $40 or something originally, and then they marked it down to $20. So I thought it was a good time to pick it up. About 5 years ago, I was just on this verge to discover or rediscover as much music as I could. And I started with the Rolling Stones 500 Greatest Albums. I just started going through there and picking out stuff that I've never heard before, or I had heard but I hadn't heard like the actual album. This was on their top 10 greatest albums of all time. Any music fan who's crossed this record will definitely have it on their, probably one of their top 10 lists, if not top 5. It's considered one of the greatest albums of all time, and I can see why when I finally actually listened to the whole thing, other than the singles. It's just a fantastic album. As you can see, it's got several pages as far as the inner sleeves. And here's the 2 CDs. Original album remastered, and then bonus tracks. Detroit Instrumental Sessions. I always love these old photographs. I mean, that's just awesome. It's just a great picture right there. The album weighs a lot. It's real heavy, very heavy. And again, I always like how they, a lot of these reissues, they're putting the labels, kind of the retro labels on there. So that was, there it is. This is one of those times in my vinyl collecting that my procrastination, I guess, paid off for me in the end. There's been a handful of times and I'm sure all of us have been there, where you kind of walk away from one of those albums and it disappears and you never can get it again. And not saying that the mobile fidelity version was some superior version. I mean, it's probably pretty good, but I was just it was one of those things where I just kind of put it off, and then it wasn't there anymore, and I just kind of sat back and waited, and I was able to land this version, and I mean, this just blew my mind that I got that for about $20. It's loaded, as you could see, and real happy with it. This is, again, one of the greatest albums of all time, and I'm glad I could show it to you.